Welcome back to Mason's ADV. Ride along with us as we explore off the beaten path, head out for some adventure bike camping, and keep you updated on modifications and new gear for adventure riding. Be sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any adventures. Glad to have you along for the ride.
Hi guys, Mason here. Thought I'd pop in this morning to let you know that today is the day Melon One, Venom, and myself leave for our second leg of the TCAT trip. We did a section there last year, and this year we're continuing on from where we left off and seeing how far we can get. It's that simple. We don't have a set schedule. We don't have campgrounds planned. Nothing. We'll just see how it goes and see where we end up. Now, having said that, don't get all excited that you're going to see a whole bunch of TCAT footage here, because you're not for a while. I have to hang on to that until I have time to edit it in the winter. We just come home with too much footage. It's too much for me to get through this time of year. So that'll sit on the back burner, but I will tell you, the reason this is airing this morning is so you guys know to follow along on Instagram and on Patreon. Those are the two platforms I'm going to attempt to post to daily for the next week. That's if I have cell signal. But where I do get cell signal, I'm going to try to fire some stuff off and keep you guys updated on what we're going on the trip. So that'll be neat. We'll see how that works out. Links to both my Instagram feed and the Patreon account are in the description below. And of course you can find both on the website, masonsadv.com. There is an Instagram page that is right there. Everything comes up, all the feeds right there, and then there's a link to the Patreon account as well. So if you feel like following along, pick one of those two, and I'll try to keep you posted. So that's what's happening this week. Starting, well, actually, we have already left. We left yesterday, hopefully around noon. So we've already left. Next week we'll just be back to our normal rotation of videos. But for this next 7 or 8 days, keep an eye for some posts. I will do my best at that. See how I can get them out. What else? I had a lot of questions about why I had to switch tires. I thought maybe I better touch on that quickly. So I had put the Kenda big blocks on, and if you guys have seen the video where I go out for the maiden voyage on the Kendas, you'll know that I was giving them absolutely the benefit of the doubt. They did set up that weird oscillation thing, which these don't do. These just, you know, they just center. But even with that, I was willing to overlook that, and I thought maybe it would break in. I thought I'd give it a chance, see what happened. Amazing tire on gravel, great grip. Actually, right impressive. The feel of the tire on gravel and on twisties on gravel especially was ahead of even the TKC 80s. I did love them off-road. And on the highway they weren't bad, but you had to stay on the ball because it would get this wobble thing that was really sort of strange. And no matter what I did, I couldn't really sort it out. I tried playing with pressures, I tried a whole bunch of different stuff. Anyway, where it all came to a head was on our trip, where we went around up on the Manitoulin Island, and we came down the other side through Muskoka area. I had a flat that we had to fix, but that had nothing to do with it. It actually had started shaking before then, just setting up a vibration. And by the time we started heading south, unfortunately that tire was shaking so bad that the two wheels were just doing this back and forth on the highway. Venom was following behind me and he kept yelling at me to either slow down or pull over. And so, I mean, that's just not cool. I don't want a set of those on as I head off on a week-long trip. So will I try them again? Maybe. It's possible I had a bad set, I don't know. When we spun them on the bike, they seem to have a hump.
So I don't know if that means that I've shifted a belt or running the highway was too hard on them. I honestly don't know what happened, but I do know that I can't take them on the trip. So they came off and I had to go with something that I know this time, and I went back to the TKC 80s. So they're back on the bike. It handles great, it's nice and straight and true, and we should be good to go. The other thing that I had to tackle on that trip was the carb repair, as you saw in last week's video. And between doing it up on the trail and then doing it again for the video, I can tell you that everything in there is nice and clean. I've replaced my fuel lines and my inline fuel filter, and we're good to go. I think everyone's excited, ready to head off on the trip.
So anyway guys, that's about it. I think I'll leave you alone. Now that you know what I'm up to here this next week, so like I said, follow along Instagram and Patreon. I'll be posting up there, and I will talk to you guys when we get back. Ride safe, get out for a ride, find how you go, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now. Hey guys, if you liked that video, hit the thumbs up button for us. It goes a long way towards helping out the channel. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button in the upper corner for new videos every Sunday. Be glad to have you along for the ride.